centre of the course, coming with an electric finish. Do it again. He's coming at Rainbow Bridge. He's a board leader and he will do it again.
It's time now for Grade 2 action, the first of our 3 Grade 2s this afternoon, and it's the Independent on Saturday Drill Hall Stakes, over 1,400 metres for a stake of 175,000 Rand. And wow, yeah, this is already what is a small taste of what we've got to look forward to. We're in for a good time.
No, absolutely. A little disappointed that Rainbow Bridge is not here. So I spoke to Eric Sands when I thought he was rather surprisingly scratched. Eric informed me nothing too serious to worry about. He did have a bit of an infection, but since then he's galloped well, but he was just a little hesitant about throwing him into the big race action, and that might set him back. So Rainbow Bridge is over his little setback. He's doing well at home, but Eric has decided not to throw him into racing action here, as he would normally have done and as he originally planned to do. So that kind of leaves the way clear for Vardy and Casimir. I know that you're obviously very much in the camp of Vardy. For me, it's an absolute boat race. I'm not going to try and separate them. Either could win for different reasons. The negatives for Vardy, 1,400 metres might be a little on the sharp side, and first run at Hollywood Bets Gravel. The negatives for Casimir, he's yet to win over 1,400 metres, but I'd like to come back to that comment in a moment. But he has won at Hollywood Bets Gravel. He won the Grade 1 Mercury Sprint here last year, and he was champion sprint of the country. But in saying that he hasn't won over 1,400 metres, probably one of his best career runs was when he ran second over 1,400 metres at Kenilworth, beaten only half a length by One World, giving One World weight. So I have no doubt that Casimir will be affected over the extended sprint distance. I cannot see anything else. They just override the rest of the field in terms of class. So I, from an exotic bets perspective, have not tried to separate the two. I've thrown 2 Vardy and 9 Casimir into everything. If something else were to win, well, I'll take it on the chin, but I'd be very surprised.
One question before we go, Matador Man, into your quartets.
Well, I think he's a lively candidate to run 3rd or 4th, along with Bunker Hunt, because he loves Gravel. And he's very much at home at this track at Hollywood Bets Gravel. So, you know, something's got to run. If it pans out like we expect, with Vardy and Casimir filling the top 2 placings, you know, something's got to run 3rd and 4th. And Matador Man, Bunker Hunt, possibly the most, along with perhaps Sniper Shot, who won the Post Merchants 2 seasons back over 1,200 metres of this course, but he has been without a win for such a long time. But although we've got Vardy and Casimir, there's not a hell of a lot of depth to this year's renewal of the Independent Drill Hall Stakes in terms of 1,400 metre quality. I mean, the likes of Snapscan and Eyes Wide Open and Tapper North, those horses have got bigger fish to fry. They're using this race to fire up the engines. So for me, it's a boat race.
Boat race for Graham Hawkins, Vardy and Casimir.